Okay, so the first thing I'd like to do is address the building. So, hello. It's Bonnie again tonight. I know I was just here last night, and this is kind of silly, but I'm going to say it again. We're here tonight to interact with you. We're only here to communicate. We're not here to ask you to leave or to mess with you in any way. We're looking for some positive interaction with any of the entities that are in the building tonight. You all know how this equipment works. It's not magic. It cannot hurt you. It's not hot. It's science. So if anybody wants to come up and interact with us, please do so now. I would die of shock if anything actually happened from that, because it never works in this room. Bruce is not, like, if he's going to come up and react with a meter, it's on his terms when he wants to, and it's usually the exact opposite of what I've asked him to do. So, he might be downstairs in the bar.
That's what I was just thinking about. Watching me downstairs, I was here.
He's downstairs in the
And
bar.
we're up here trying to talk to him.
And I don't really want to start the echo box until we have something else going. I don't think there's anybody here right now. You can prove me wrong. If there's somebody up here who isn't Bruce, anybody else, can you let us know that you're here? If you go up and touch any of these green lights, they'll turn red and they'll beep. It's not scary, I promise. This is your chance to tell us your story. Nothing.
Nothing.
That's the way it goes, right? So I turned on the talking device. If you're around, Bruce, and you're just waiting for that, can you say hello?
Yeah, it's not getting a whole lot.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Definitely doesn't sound like normal. Normal is like gibberish. You just hear a bunch of things, and then in amongst all the things, you hear full sentences and like words and stuff. But this is, so we're not getting anything right now.
Yeah, this is, and those little stuttering things, usually we get those when there is something around though. So it's just kind of giving it a minute, just to see.
He's probably partying it up in the bar.
Yeah.
Too early to be up here.
Yeah. No. I would say no. No.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting
Alright, consensus is we have nobody's home. We're back again and we have some other friends with us. So we're hoping that you're still willing to communicate with us. If you are, you know how all this equipment works. I'd really like it if you could come up and maybe touch one of the green lights. Let us know that you're here. Anybody who's here.
There's just no EMF right now.
No, but I'm feeling really weird over here.
Yeah.
So the fridge comes on.
It's the fridge.
It's the fridge. No, this thing, I'm feeling that EMF feeling, like I'm sensitive to EMF, so I get a kind of a headache and a queasy stomach. And some people...
My stomach's bugging me right now.
Yeah?
I don't know.
And some people are sensitive, some people aren't, but all people react to EMF. So an EMF in large quantities can actually make people physically sick. It can make people hallucinate. So just show you, the fridge is actually not producing any EMF. So it's not that. It just feels like I've got pressure on my head, like somebody's pushing down on me. And you know, normally I don't mention this stuff because people are like, oh yeah, sure. But it's definitely something. So maybe I'll swap places if anybody else wants to stand here, just to validate to see if anybody feels anything. Anybody?
I know I'm good.
My stomach's bugging me already, so I don't know if it'll make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of a pressure thing. And yeah, since I'm over here, fine.
And I felt my stomach was bugging me more there than it is here.
Oh, wow.
So, I don't
Okay.
know.
So, and again, it's just energies, and we both might be reacting to it differently, right? So, but yeah, as soon as I walked away, it all lifted. It's weird.
If there's anyone here with us and you'd like to come and talk, can you come and let us know you're here? You can make a sound.
Another dead zone? I don't know. There's something here, I think, but I always get that in this room. To some degree. Every time we've had a psychic in this room, they've experienced, they felt something. And we have had activity in here before.
So you said sometimes better with the lights on.
Yeah, so let's give it a
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn the lights on then.
Okay. I know last night you requested that the lights be on. You were more comfortable with that, so we've turned the lights on. Are you afraid of the dark, or is it just that you want to see our faces? That could be part of it too. Sorry that we're wearing the masks. It's not trying to scare you or hide who we are. There's a disease going around right now that we don't want to share with one another, so we're wearing the mask to protect one another. I'll show you my face. So you know we're not trying to scare you or rob you or and we can't make you sick. So can you come out and talk to us? The ladies that were staying in here last night said that you were trying to communicate with the detectors. That you knew how to use them. You know, move out of the space. So there's something there, and you standing there is not good. I know I can be scary. For some reason, some ghosts are afraid of me. I don't know why. I'm not a scary person, I promise. A little weird, but not scary. There's going to be people sleeping in here again tonight. Are you okay with that? I promise they're nice people. We just want to be respectful and communicate with you. We think there's a lady spirit in here. Are you at home?
Maybe they'll come visit later.
Maybe.
You better save it up, their energy, right?
Yeah,
They're gonna do something awesome later. They're gonna tip some tables.
Anyway, well, thank you if you did leave us any messages, and thank you for letting us into your space. We'll move along, unless you want us to stay in here. And if you don't want us to move to another room, you need to come and touch one of these green lights, turn it red, to let us know, and we'll stay. We'll give you a couple minutes to do that.
Did you find some are more active than others? Or does it vary per...
I find this side, like these two rooms,
Yeah.
18 and 19, tend to be the most active, and the hallway, right?
Yeah.
But room 12, we've had voices, I've had the curtain move in there, and I'm pretty sure it was Bruce. So sometimes Bruce comes into this room as well. He tends to be between these two rooms. So we were all chatting. Do you want to come in and talk to us? Do you have something to say? How do you feel about haunted buildings? The device on the bed, this one here, can hear your voice. You can come up and talk into it, leave me a message, even if we don't hear you right now. Nobody wants to play with us tonight upstairs. Well, I hope that means they're all hanging out in the bar. That we don't reverse it on there.
Right?
We're gonna be chasing ghosts tonight.
We just want to know if you're here with us Can you come and say hi? You can make a noise. You can tell us your name. Whatever you want.
Yeah, nothing's chiming in passively or actively. It is 9:34. I mean, that's one of the things too, is we don't normally start up here. I'm back. I know, 2 nights in a row, eh? I brought some friends to come and visit with you. We're not here to ask you to leave or to mess with you in any way. We're just here to communicate. If there's anybody in the bar with us, all these green lights can detect your presence. Go up and touch them, they'll turn red and they'll beep. If there's anybody here with us, could you go touch one of these meters now? I promise, talking to ghost hunters can be just as much fun as a party. Was I convincing? Do you want us to play pool? And just put a meter on the table? Good. There's a couple times we've been here where we put a meter on the pool table and it just goes off continually. And then other times it does nothing. Well, if you want to play pool with us, let us know. As always, I promise, if you come in and communicate with us, we'll stop when you want to stop. We won't ask you to do anything you don't want to do. But I'd really like to have a chance to talk to you tonight. I just heard that too, yeah.
It was back over here, yeah.
Okay.
Towards the drums.
Hmm.
Well, I had heard something earlier too, I thought, but I didn't know if it was.
Is the band in the house? Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna snap a couple more pictures of the stage area. What is all that? There's like all kinds of noises behind me. I thought
Yes, there is. I heard something over here too.
Yeah. I thought, and I realized Charlotte's all the way over there, but I'm hearing.
And I can hear something.
Okay, that's the heating doing the cracking noise. Yeah, it is. Now that I'm over here, I can hear it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move all the meters. Because nothing's happening where they are. This is the usual. If nothing's working where it is, you know, take a minute, reset, move it all around. Come on, Bruce. You had so much to say last night. I have the talking device here, but I'd rather not turn it on until I know for sure you're here. Just gotta go up and touch one of those green lights. Or make a loud noise when you knock on a table. That loud. The noises behind the bar there. Is that you? You gonna pour me a drink? Pour yourself one too. Come sit down and have a chat. I don't think I've ever sat in here in the dark for this long without anything happening. It's slightly concerning. I mean, it validates everything else that's ever happened, but at the same time. Okay, Bruce. Let's see. If Bruce is here, I'm going to turn this on. I want to talk to you. I know you're probably the one most likely to use this. We're going to start without the headphones and that. I just want you to come up and say hello. Well, hello there. sounds like there might be somebody here, but it was hard to understand you. Can we try again? We'll introduce ourselves and then you introduce yourself. So my name's Bonnie.
I'm Julie.
I'm Tiana.
I'm Jen.
I'm Kimberly.
I'm Charlie.
Okay, so who are you? Can you come tell us who you are or say hello so we know that we're actually talking to somebody, not just listening to gibberish? Let me try this. It's been in first mode, which is kind of turned off. We're being stupid people? Well, tell me what you want me to do then. Whoa. The whole table just moved. It's the same voice as last night. Hey, is this thing on? Okay, I was about to take it off burst mode because I didn't think it was going well, and it did all that. That was awesome. The whole table moved. The whole table shifted. I felt it right through to the floor. So I hope somebody else can sit at the table. Somebody else come up and sit with me. I'm just gonna get a meter or two because I took all the meters off this table. But yeah, I jumped. The whole table moved. That's awesome. Thank you.
Here we go.
Yes, there we go.
Wow.
Where's the... Where did I leave the audio? It's in my pocket. That's great. Okay. I want it near,
Yeah, I heard
but not
stupid
too...
people, and then I heard
Do you want us not to talk about it?
Can you stop for a minute?
Are you mad at us? I'm sorry. I don't want to be disrespectful or upset you. Is there something we can do to make it better? What are we doing wrong? Talk to me. I thought I heard you say there that you wanted me to listen. I'm listening. Is Bruce here?
That's awesome that we got EMF though.
Yeah, but I think it might have been the speaker.
Oh, really?
That's the thing. Once I moved the speaker away from it, it stopped. So
Oh, okay.
let's try. I'll move it back, and we'll see. Because if it goes off at the same time that the speaker is
Yeah.
going, then that's probably what it was. I hope not, but it was a little too coincidental. Are you still there? What's your name? You can do it. I know you're trying hard. We are getting EMF with it. And this isn't like Bruce, because I can tell when it's Bruce. He's very, very clear. So it's interesting. It might be somebody we haven't talked to before, but there's definitely some things coming through that are similar to what we were hearing last night.
Oh, and disregard the male and female difference in voices. That's just they happen to have female and male. We haven't really noticed if there's any.
I think they were just agreeing with you.
Yeah.
The database is phonetics done with both male and female voices, but we've noticed at some locations that it doesn't seem to really specify to what's there. So we tend to just ignore it. Go for the words, not the
voice.
The voice.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is that the device is not programmed for a child's voice, but we've had a child's voice come through. So it seems like you're trying. I really appreciate this. This is what we're here for. We just want to communicate with you. Come tell us what you want. You can ask us questions. You can tell us what you need. That's awesome. Thank you.
Are you hungry? Thirsty?
That was really quick, but there was something
It was.
there.
There was. It sounded
I
like
can't,
it.
I can't understand a word.
It's hard. You get an ear for it.
Yeah,
You do.
yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a very quick sentence in there. Love to see a review. And I'm a stickler for it. I don't slow down audio. I don't manipulate it. I
Yeah.
don't put it through any filters. I take it as is,
Yeah,
which makes it even harder for
yeah,
things like that.
I bet, yeah.
But yeah, once you get into manipulating the.
Yeah, then it's questionable, right?
Yeah.
Hello, you still there? Some of us here are from Calgary, some of us here are from Edmonton. Are you from here? Are you from Longview?
Behind me again.
Do you want to come sit here and I'll go sit there?
Okay.
That was significant numbers. That was like
That's insane.
6.5 is like a microwave running. That's a significant amount of energy.
Can you tell me what year you were born? 1913. Did you hear that?
Yes.
I heard 19 something.
I heard 19 something. So it was Red, Dutton, Tiny Thompson, Paul Thompson.
Thompson, yes.
Yeah. So is Mr. Thompson here? Is that who we're talking to, or did you know them? Did you go by Tiny? Just, it's so hard when they're all on top of one another like that. We're having a hard time understanding you with this, but I'm happy that you're trying to communicate. We might want to try the headphones in a little while just to see. But you're trying to get my attention to definitely. Can just one of you talk? Turn it off. It's just too much. It's impossible when it gets like that sometimes. There was something in there, I swear I heard cow tipping.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah?
Exactly
Okay.
what I heard.
So
yeah.
it wasn't just me, yeah. It was something about it was like we're going cow tipping.
I was second guessing it because I'm like cow tipping.
like-
I mean, it's relevant, but also kind of odd. So I thought I was just hearing things. But
Are you lonely? Yeah, we can communicate in other ways other than just this talking device.
The light blinked.
That
Oh.
light went off.
Okay.
Yellow.
Not the green light, but the yellow lights.
Okay. Oh, so
No,
the
that
K2?
thing. That turned
Yeah.
yellow.
Did it? Okay.
It flashed.
Trying to decide if you wanna come sit with me? I won't bite.
And we were just talking about the table movement and what had
Yeah.
happened. And
that is one of the tables.
You could
Yeah.
come and move the table, that would be cool.
the last echo box just before I turned it off, they said something about the table. So. One and a half seconds. I'm going to turn the talking device back on. If you're still here and you're trying to get our attention, can you say something to us? Can you tell us what you're trying to get us to do? Well, that was not helpful at all. Thank you. Is that the table that you moved before where Julie's sitting? Or was it a different table? That was a pretty cool trick. The video we made of it's been seen all over the place. I've had people contact me from as far as Australia about that video. TV shows want to use that footage. You could be famous. No? You want to talk to me now?
Well, thank you for talking to us so far. Is there anything that you want us to know? Anything important you've got on your mind? Do you like having us here? I'm not quite sure what you said, but thank you. Are you still there? Yeah, I saw that too.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I wish this thing was recorded because
It,
there was
like,
something.
flickered.
Yeah. Well,
Like
it
something
wasn't just
passed
that.
in front
It's
of
like
it.
something passed right in front of
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Can you come back?
I am filming it, but you can't
Okay.
see it on the
And my
camera.
hand was here, which didn't help. I am turning it on now, and then Charlotte, you can describe what's going on to the spirits.
So we're going to continue asking you some questions, and you might not hear it, but we do have the talking device playing. So Bonnie can hear you. You can talk directly to her, okay?
It was great. There's people.
Do you like having people here? Do you have a favorite drink? What would you normally get when you came here?
Ow.
Are you okay?
Bug.
Charles?
Somebody's sick.
Who's sick?
Bruce.
Who's sick? Who are we talking to? Can you give us your name?
Red.
Do you have a last name?
Boy.
Can you tell us how old you are?
Wife. Of him. Love.
If you had one thing you had to tell us, what would it be? That's good advice. Oh my gosh. Oh, the K2's going. That's very good advice. Thank you. Those are good things to live by. Do you have anything that we can bring you? Anything we can do for you? Breast, please. Yeah, so maybe it's, yeah. Bruce, is that you? Sounds like you, Bruce.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Well, hello, Bruce. It's nice to talk to you.
Yo.
Are you going to be nicer tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Kick table.
Yeah, come kick the table.
Yeah. Bruce.
Are you making it cold?
Yeah.
Are you trying to make Bonnie uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a funny guy.
Beer with me,
We'd love to have a beer with you.
please. 18. Room 18. I leave.
You leave. Are you tired?
Bruce tired. Take beer. Running here. People at the table to help you move the table. Even the slightest movement would be appreciated. Bruce, if you want to come down and kick the table one more time, even that would be great.
I like the table.
Very 1960s.
I heard that too. Yeah.
Hello?
Well, we tried the table. One day.
One day.
One day it will happen
One day it
again.
will happen again. So this is the last chance. We're going to wrap up the investigation here. If there's any spirits left that want us to keep going, I need you to go up and touch one of these green squares and make them turn red. Otherwise, we're going to stop.